Hello everyone, welcome to the stream.
Good night, everybody.
Oh, uh, good night everyone, and
Good night.
goodbye. I guess Sleet's put on her honk shoes, so it's just you and me, Chet. Oh, that's the wrong scene.
That's what I sound like.
You do. You sound like a toad getting hit with a big old shell. Like a Super
What?
Mario toad.
Oh. I was thinking a frogus and a clamshell.
Now, when would I ever talk about a real animal when I could talk about one that's in a video game?
You trying to tell me that Super Mario isn't real?
I mean, it's no, it is. It's very real, honey. It's okay.
Okay, good.
You can go to
Oh,
Super
you
Mario
scared me.
World.
You scared me there.
It
All I
is
have to do is
set.
trust the fungus.
Mm-hmm. Ah, spicy hot chocolate. That sounds good as hell.
Sparkly hot chunkles.
Well,
I'm very tired, everybody. If it
this is
wasn't readily obvious.
this is gonna be a very special episode of Girl Stream Team.
you get no brains, no thoughts, empty-headed, super cat superpower
Ah,
tonight.
bless.
Because work kicked my ass and I used up all of my think thoughts for the day.
Ah.
So I'm just pudding wrapped in human skin.
Bless. Bless your little pudding cups.
Bless my little pudding skin.
Ugh. Well, all right. Where we left off yesterday, we were still just kind of moving swiftly onward. Honestly, can you blame me?
We had some rising action yesterday. A bad guy did a bad thing to a bad person. And we're like, no.
Yeah. We. Oh God, who
And
was
their
it?
names, which you definitely know, are
Don't do this to me. Mona.
Lola,
Lola. Fuck. Okay.
and the lawyer.
Hey, there's a picture of a tongue on it, and it says number 22, lengua.
The lawyer
The,
whose
the
name
best
is
excellent lawyer, whose name is.
Crom Scrumbustine.
Oh my God, she got it. She got it in one. Nick Virago.
Yeah, him. He did a bad thing and has killed Lola by sprouting her. And now,
injection of botanical delights.
And now we need to blackmail him to get Worker Bee out of jail, so that we can get their tools and maybe a union card.
And also maybe to get him fucked up because of what he did to Lola. Maybe.
I mean, I would like to get him fucked up, but I think we also need him for his lawyerly things.
We do need that. So she had this card, which we know was part of the old automat before it got turned into the Calavera Cafe.
Mm-hmm.
Which our good assistant here, whose name is.
Don't do this to me.
Lupe.
Mimi. Oh, okay.
Mimi. Moopus. Grumpy. You've got the right number of syllables anyway. She was upset because somebody left a key for us, and then it went missing. But she had this number 22 lingua, which was the one thing that Manny looked at when we were in the automat.
Hey, I know.
This is a card from my new coat check system.
Wild.
You do care.
Can I have my coat, please?
You bet. This is so exciting.
More shenanigans.
Okay. Hold on.
Ah, Selena, thank you for the host. And also, wow, thanks folks for showing up. There's a lot of you all in here.
22.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
Lengua.
Oh, the YouTube subscription thing's working tonight. That's wild.
Shoot me.
Oh,
Lupe,
cool.
what is it?
This can't be yours.
That's it. Thanks.
What are you doing with a tiny girl jacket?
I don't suppose there was a camera back there anywhere.
No.
Selena, thank you
must
for
have
the
hidden that
YouTube
somewhere
sub. Hell
else.
yeah.
I'll tell you tomorrow.
And Squeak, thank you for the hosting. But also, if you want to do like Selena just did and subscribe to us on YouTube, you can do that there.
Do it. Do it. Make the both of us happy.
Yeah. Oop, I just kind of slid a little bit there.
Greased up shoes.
There's a little slip of paper in one of the pockets. All that this paper says is number 36, the rusty anchor. What is that supposed to mean? All that this paper says is number 36, the rusty anchor. What is that supposed to mean?
Might be a tattoo or scrimshaw thing, I suppose.
Ooh, okay. Well, let's go see.
Like, I'm trying to think of what that could be. Like, I'm like, well, we've not been back to Scrimshaw Zone for a bit, so I guess maybe?
Hey everybody, it's me, Scrimshaw. Sean.
That's okay, Squeak.
Sean, he who's Scrim.
It's fine to just subscribe once. We did also kind of, fake someone's death, sort of, kind of.
Oh, yeah.
We are doing a lot of, ethically dubious things tonight.
Do crimes you commit in the afterlife count? No, there's a humdinger.
I mean,
Oh wait, no, that's Zeppelin, sorry.
I mean, jail isn't real, so...
That is true. I hope that one CB has fervent a belief in that statement because he's in one right now.
You best start believing in jails, boy. You're in one.
Oh my god, and he steps out into the moonlight and he's like a fully meated up human. Oh,
Yeah, Glottis ran off
sad
someplace.
trumpets. Yeah, you might have shown him your cool back for
Oh, is it?
bzz,
Oh yeah, sure it is.
two. Yeah, he's down the long, lonesome train tracks of the soul.
Oh hell yeah, Cora, sorry, Zoe, thank you for the YouTube sub.
Oh, sweet. Oh. What flavor is it?
Butter flavor, judging.
Butter flavor subs.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh. I'm a bit off my game tonight as well because
Definitely.
still kind of only hearing things out of one ear.
Oh, no.
All that this paper says is number
I'll be
36,
your
the
left
rusty
ear for
anchor.
ya,
What is
honey.
that supposed to mean? I don't think that would shed any light on things.
You said that. You've got guts.
I don't think that would shed any light on things. I think these are binders of tattoo
Yeah,
designs.
but
They're
I
labeled
wouldn't
nautical and
exactly
nice,
call that
and a third one
quality
just says
dye.
Anchormania.
Hang on a second. No. What are you thinking? So, what happened after dinner?
Well,
I don't know. I just gotta
It's a little
put his
cabinet.
hand through you.
okay, I gotta get out of here.
Try
You're kidding me.
I think maybe you tried to use it on the dude rather than the book of designs,
Oh, okay, yeah, let's try that again then.
rather than letting you go off on a wild goose chase. I'll say you hit the nail on the head.
Oh, I don't believe it.
Oh way!
It's kind of hard to use it
believe
with him standing there.
Yeah, he's being kind of an asshole.
I don't think that would shed any light on things. I don't think that would shed any light on things.
Really?
Huh.
Maybe you do use it on him?
Hang on a second.
This mean anything to
Oh, there
you?
we go.
You mean
Okay.
beside the song, the poem, and the bar, and the statue by that name? Sure, it is one of my most famous designs. Here, I show you.
We just hang up on whoever that was.
Let's see.
Awful.
Number 30. Harmin said, Harmin Sketter, Harmin. 36. Here. Hey, what is this?
Hey. Well, I don't know. What is it? Hello? Okay.
My friend Lola left that here for me.
Oh yeah. Lola was here. Sweet girl, like daughter to me. Tell her Papa Toto says hello.
Right.
What about kids?
Ugh.
Ooh.
Well,
Okay, well, we got our blackmail, I guess. Oh, Cheddar Avenger, thank you for the YouTube sub. Hell yes.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, everybody.
Hell yeah. I mean, I think he was,
I couldn't say what language that
Yeah.
was. I was getting more of an Eastern European.
yeah,
Looks like
same.
these cats are almost scruff and scruff.
Oh, scruff and scruff.
Okay, so 6, 6. Marry me, Olivia. Man, there's some big cats.
Yeah.
Number 114. So I feel like this has been exquisitely well hidden, because, like, this is... Oh, and the kitty hats.
Yeah.
The kitty hats, so it'll be a Tuesday.
Kitty hats. Yeah.
It is a mystery on Natural 20.
Yeah, she did good to hide this.
Yeah, she's hidden it behind several puzzles so far. It's very good.
I don't know how she had the time to do all this.
I mean, she was only in one scene,
Me
so...
and this ticket printer, we're
Sure.
gonna make a mint.
Okay, so let's see. So it'd be a Tuesday because of the kitty hats, and I guess 6, 6, because those are the only other numbers we had to go on.
Hello?
Oh, hi! Betting stub, please.
Here you go.
All right, just a second. There you are.
Cats again?
Sorry, sir.
Oh, maybe not.
Not quite.
I'm sure you'll be a winner next time.
I think we can figure this out, though.
Okay,
I don't
let's-
remember what the exact thingy is, but... Oh, an anonymous cheer is cheered anonymously.
Well,
Well, I offer my anonymous gratitude.
thank you, an anonymous cheerer. That's wild. 100 bits. Thank you for the bits. I eat them up. I eat them up.
I eat them with a spoon.
Okay, let's double check because, like, what was it? It was
Tuesday is definitely Kitty Hat Day.
Anybody there?
Obviously.
I told you.
Tuesday. Oh,
Okay, wipe the bone spittle off of our bone face.
let's have another good look at that cool photo. I enjoy this inventory in some respects, but also, please, guys, just give me a grid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We know it's a Tuesday. 6 has got to be in there somewhere.
Mhm.
I think 6 is the race number, maybe.
Yeah.
But we need to know the date, which Tuesday it was.
114.
I think those we only get 2 digits with those
Yeah.
trick printers.
You're super 100% right there, Laurel. Yeah, it's...
I think the thing with the inventory system is that, like, you go to the right just by everything is to the right, but the most recent item is going to be last in your inventory, which is going to be on the left. So you always end up going in the wrong direction. You have to cycle through your whole fucking inventory.
Mm-hmm.
So we have an important story event in here too, which maybe or maybe we don't remember. What with the blimp?
Oh yeah, marry me, Olivia. Oh.
Let's go downstairs. To the right.
I don't think that would shed any light on things.
Shut up, Manny.
Beloved Sandspoof, this regal and majestic feline was a record holder for speed and a favorite of the crowds here in Rubacava for many years, until her career was suddenly and tragically cut short on the second week of the racing season, when the airship
Okay.
Olivia 1, on its maiden
So week
voyage,
2.
crashed onto the track mid-race and exploded. Many bereaved fans testified later that before the blimp hit, Sandspoof was in the lead.
Poor Sandspoof.
Oh.
So
So Sans
think-
is in this game.
oh my god, yeah, but he's a cat.
Okay, so
So this is the day that it happened, because that's the Marry Me Olivia blimp.
yeah, like the blimp was like Olivia 1 though, so
Yeah, because it. I guess maybe.
like I don't quite see the connective tissue between like I can kind of see, okay, so Olivia's on the blimp, but marry me, Olivia whatever.
Somewhere, maybe we haven't really gotten the full story of it yet, but I think Carla maybe mentioned something. But that is the Olivia one, so
Oh.
named as a gift to her. And
Yeah, I guess that did come up, didn't it?
then it blew up, and the one that we're seeing now is the Olivia 2.
Ah, good pet I acquired.
Hello?
It does work well enough, like especially the fact the inventory
Oh,
gets
hi.
cleared
Betting
out
stub,
between
please.
years.
Oh, I don't have a betting stubs.
Oh, bye.
And especially since there isn't a chance here to fill up on 18 loaves of bread and deflated balloons
And several bones.
and several bones. Okay, where the fuck's the Game Boy?
Went right past it, I think. Okay. So, week 2. Race 6. Well, actually, let's see. Yeah, race 6. On a Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Hello?
Oh, hi. Betting stub, please.
Here you go.
All right, just a second. There you are.
Okay, is this gonna be it?
Aha!
What? Are you a winner?
Big winner. Thanks, pal.
Glad I could help.
Smooth, Manny.
Oh, very smooth.
Okay. Actually, let's do the sensible thing and go back this way. Yep, there we are.
It's Lola's last work, a juicy photo of Nick and Olivia kissing.
Okay.
Sweet.
I think that guy was up to something. Don't you, Doug? Doug? Oh, that guy? Personally, I think he was nuts.
Okay.
Come on! Baby needs a new pair of glass packs!
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Okay, so wine's happening now.
on! Baby needs
Wine is happening.
glass packs!
Wine is wedding, Gladys is Gladys. Oh.
Look what I found at the photo finish booth. Looks like Naughty Kitten and Bad Tomcat are neck and neck.
What do you want?
I want to tell you a
spent the
sad
whole
story
time
of a young man unjustly
walking
imprisoned
over here
merely for
thinking of
speaking
that.
his mind.
Absolutely.
Time to shake up the hive.
Oh. The. Wow.
All right. Very expedient.
I guess our business is settled.
Almost.
What?
Nice.
Was that for the photo girl?
No, that was just for being you. I don't have time to get you for Lola, but I'm sure somebody will.
You didn't have time to save her either. But don't feel too bad about that, Manny. I hear saving women really isn't your forte.
Jeez.
Woof.
Okay.
Well, at least we did him a good big punch.
Yeah, I'm good with a big punch.
Now, of the things which I've become fuzzy on in this game, I don't remember why it was important that we free the bees.
I think
But
so that
it's
we can get their
probably fun.
tools.
Yeah, I'm not sure where the ends meet there, but
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be obvious. I think it'd be harder to get the tools with him out and using them.
Hell no, we won't work.
Well,
Well, okay, using them maybe is a...
He's a big fat jerk.
Authentic CB equipment.
Hell no, we won't work.
Those are some pretty big tools. I'll just have Gladys come pick them up on our way out of town.
Bees or are we flies?
I don't think anybody's gonna review them for quite a while.
Lies! No more lies!
No more lies, no more lies.
okay. Well,
Cool.
class consciousness acquired.
Only Gladys wasn't getting shit-faced.
Yeah. Well, one problem at a time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
So,
personally, I
if
think it's
the-
good that Glottis is getting shit-faced, because that means that we can something cellar something wine.
Yeah, we can... The wine is going to be flowing, so that means maybe we've got a chance to do something about that.
You did say we were
I-
going to be very mean to that one
We're going to be
concierge button.
incredibly mean to Raul.
Cool. Cool and good.
I think our last big important mission quests, whatever you want to call it, mission from God, is to get the Union card,
Oh yeah.
which is our good friend Chowchilla Charlie will get for us if we get his money back from this seller.
Yeah, which is why we need to get to the...
So yeah,
What's that?
pretty much here's where we want to be right now, I
Yeah.
think.
Baby!
Yeah, he's a demon who's been conjured specifically for driving.
Yeah, there's definitely, like, those cats or demons that are summoned, I guess, for racing, but they can summon demons for particular tasks, and Gladys is...
You know, I'm
The
getting the
driver
feeling Max ain't much of a dog guy.
You know me better than I thought.
Yeah, we can talk to Maximilian
Maximino.
Megabot.
Why, if it ain't Manny Calavera, come to see how the big boys play, eh, Manny?
From what I can tell,
love
they
your
play with
cigar.
Kitties,
Whoa.
roulette tables, what's the difference?
Love how you're-
They go
Yeah,
round and
that is a
round all
great
day,
cigar.
and they're both more reliable when they're fixed. Am I right?
How's the old cat race, Max?
Well, volume's pretty low. Most everybody's out of town.
Tell me about it.
But I've got some side businesses that help smooth over the rough spots.
What kind of side businesses?
Manny, let's just say our El Mato associates appreciate our out-of-town perspective.
Oh, that's great. Hey, could you turn down the goddamn trumpets for like a
You
minute?
know, you got a pretty nice setup here.
You got a good little club yourself, Manny. Not as nice as my girlfriend's, of course.
Did you say your girlfriend?
Hey, Manny, don't pretend you don't hear the gossip. It's not a secret anymore. Olivia and I are officially an item.
Well, I just saw Olivia and Nick kissing.
Manny, we all kiss here. We're all one big family, you know?
No, I mean kissing, Max.
Manny, Olivia and I are in love. Nick Virago's been my trusted counsel for years. You shouldn't even joke around about their character like that. It could make me very angry.
I'm not joking.
That's enough, Calavera. I mean it. Now, let's talk about something we can agree about.
Look, you gotta cut Glottis off. He has a problem.
As long as he's got credit, then he's got no problem.
Credit? How did Glottis get credit?
He's part owner of your club, ain't he?
Half owner, actually.
Well, he put the joint up as collateral. So as long as you're in business, he's in business.
Cool.
Neat.
I like the new blimp.
Yeah, I decided not to let what happened to the Olivia 1 get me down. Imagine, you try to impress your girlfriend by building her a beautiful airship, and what happens? It goes and crashes, explodes, and burns on your own track. And kills her favorite cat, too. Not the kind of thing that makes the young girl's heart go flutter. I'll tell you that, toys.
Okay, maybe this is where you were supposed to
Yeah, I think
crack
so.
that
The new
particular
waiter's got
puzzle.
quite an
Oh,
attitude,
well.
even for a snooty waiter type.
Hey, Manny, when you put labels like that on people, it's like you stick people in these little boxes and never let them out.
We're all in little boxes back home, Max. 6 feet under.
Now you're talking like the town coroner, Manny. Cut it out.
I'm here for Charlie's money. No, seriously. He says you have a lot of it.
Oh, I got a lot of it, but none of it's his.
Ooh. I'm leaving town tonight.
That's great, Manuel. No one needs a vacation more than you. Get out of town. Forget about that Meche woman.
Well, I'll let you get back to staring out the window.
Just can't get enough of my cats.
Okay. Try not to smoke that whole cigar through your fontanelle head crack or whatever. Comes out of weird places. Oh, good. More snoring. Great. Love
Why
it.
is there so much snoring in this chapter?
It is nighttime, I guess.
I suppose. Oh, here I am. I wondered why this was. Oh,
Oh, those
I
are
had only
little
known.
TVs, aren't they?
yeah, they
I
are.
thought those were fucking spotlights.
Me
I was
too.
like,
Me too.
spent the whole night
I
yesterday
had
quietly
no
trying to
idea
figure
you
out
like gambling so
what
much,
and why.
Glottis.
Well, the doctors made me promise I wouldn't do it anymore.
But they can't get in the high rollers lounge now, can they? Oh, I love it. Oh, I love
That's a
Glottis.
good cat.
Coming home soon?
I'm visualizing. Go, go, go!
What does that mean?
Believe it or not, I have no idea.
What are you visualizing?
Okay, where's Scrumbo going? Come back here! Come back here!
No, I shan't.
Hang on. Wait. Wait, hang on. What? Where?
Oh, I'm crying out loud!
How?
Punch it, buddy!
Where is he? What? Like a waiter's bed space time?
Ah, made a D Madoka Magica. He's just wherever he needs to be.
He's not there. There he is. Come here, you little shit. What the? Get it. Why everyone's so mean to me?
On me, Bones.
Bones is sadly in the closet. What is this room for? Oh, hey,
It's the
Paula.
pantry. The Paula. It's the
How do I
pantry.
bully this
It's for
person?
panting.
Wake up, Izzy!
Hey, I'm trying to get some sleep over here.
Sorry about my friend. I'll get him out of here if you want.
Who, Glottis? Nah, he's all right. He's just got to pace himself. I can barely get any sleep between changing casks for him.
Okay. Nighty-night.
Okay, so do I just need to sit in here and wait for
Think about what you've done.
well, I mean, yeah, but also just wait for the cask change to occur. Well, I itch my bony head.
Oh, you got those bone itches. Hmm. Boy, your head looks weird from this angle.
It's a bit of
What are you?
I'm a super hexagon.
You're hexagonal for sure.
Maybe I'll just talk to Glottis again
Get up, you
because
stupid cat!
maybe I hadn't exhausted
You
the
can
whole
do it!
dialogue tree there. Because, like, it didn't seem like he had much to say.
This is it!
Oh, I hate the
Yeah,
bloodshot eyes.
I think he's a little on the
Coming
busy
home
side right
soon?
now.
What did you say, little kitty? Don't talk, kitty cat. Just run, baby! You're doing it!
Oh, if I had only known.
Okay, what do I have that can...
Buzz, 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 buzz! Open it up on the straightaways, kitty!
Maybe,
That's the
You
sugar
reap him.
Papa likes!
maybe the can opener and the
Run!
big old can of cat food that I opened will come into it at long last?
What are you thinking?
I have no
What do you
idea.
think we're gonna do with the cat food? Okay.
I don't know. I have no ideas.
I don't need the hernia.
But you don't have.
I don't really want to do that.
Oh,
Wet foods for winners.
just gonna.
Smells good. But I'd rather eat
Jax,
my
this
own
is
arm.
your solution to every problem. You have a problem, then you want to spike a demon's booze with cat food.
Look!
Just hope he gets mad enough to fix it for you.
I mean, I don't have any better ideas, okay?
Just pick up some wet food with a
Punch
turkey
it,
baster
buddy!
and just dunk it into his wine glass. He'll never notice.
Run!
God!
For crying out
Hey, you're not good. You're
Pretty bad, pretty bad, pretty bad, pretty bad, pretty bad.
he's
Oh,
you're,
for
you're gonna
crying out loud!
he's very busy waiting right now.
You got it!
Yeah, me too, waiting for him to come over here so I can kick his ass.
Let him come to you.
Hey! I'm trying to get some sleep over here.
Okay, nighty-night.
Get that mouse!
Okay, let him come to me. I guess I could go and sit at the nope.
That's a good
He's
cat.
nowhere really sittable. And he doesn't seem to come up the stairs and Glottis is up there.
Pretty bad, pretty bad, pretty bad, pretty bad, pretty bad. Come
Well,
on!
for the moment, he's really kind of
What's that?
busy secretly exchanging drinks with
That's a
Vladis
good
while you're
cat.
not looking.
Punch it, buddy!
Okay.
Go, kitty!
Is that wine a separate object I can look at?
Oh, if I
Don't
had
believe so.
only known.
Oh! Okay.
Monsieur, a little wine up here, please. Hey, don't make me come down there for it, Rumpelstiltskin. Go, go, go!
Okay.
Yeah!
And now we wait? Question mark?
Was that happening when you were
Almost there!
inspecting his wine?
Oh,
No,
if
that
I
was
had
just-
no, it
only
was just
known.
just happening.
Yeah.
Come on! Baby needs a new pair of glass pack! You got it! This is it!
I know what needs to be done, I just don't know how to cause it to happen, and that's frustrating me.
Oh no. Well, I'll tell you this. The casks of wine are what's important here.
Okay. That's not in... Oh. Oh! Shit, it is interactive.
I got a hunch the wine comes out
God damn it! That tiny, tiny, tiny little interactive point. I was just like, okay,
Oh, no.
so there's nothing here, because like he just looks at this and goes, oh, it's a bunch of
here.
cat
Looks like more of that
stuff.
cat meat or whatever that is.
Okay, well, I'm...
That monster upstairs is running me ragged. Oh, but monsieur, je suis très désolé. There are no guests allowed in the kitchen. I must ask you to leave.
In a minute, Leroy.
Raoul.
Huh, interesting.
Okay.
I can't believe that worked! Okay.
Hello out there! Could somebody please open the door? I seem to have locked myself in this teeny tiny room. I am actually very claustrophobic, so if somebody, s'il vous plaît, oh, let me out of here, immediately!
Oh, I wondered why that was not pre-rendered.
Hey, I'm thirsty. Where's that waiter? That does it.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Hey, very...
Fruity, but voluminous.
What does that mean?
it means that it's got
Nothing.
volumes of fruit.
Oh,
Okay.
Not picking that up.
but...
So
Not picking that up.
But...
Nah, if I let that waiter out now, he'd have me 8-balled from the club.
Oh.
Wake up, Izzy.
Hey, I'm trying to get some sleep over here.
Okay. Nighty-night.
we don't want to be seen going into this cellar because we're not allowed there.
I see.
If you just tell him about it, then he's
I'm
just
trying to
gonna
get
do
some
it.
sleep
You're gonna
over
be stuck.
here.
Okay.
Okay, well, my original plan was to open this back up and let the waiter... I mean, let the waiter who's knocked out
I don't hear repair in there anymore.
switch clothes with him, that's the words.
Ah, I see.
This is it.
I mean, maybe...
You got it.
Maybe Glosses will have something different to say?
You're doing it. That's a good cat.
Coming home soon?
What did you say, little kitty? Don't talk.
My
Get that
advice
mouth.
remains the same. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was.
I mean, I guess Glottis is gonna come down here again eventually.
Not picking that up.
He's gonna want some more wine.
Well, if I could crawl in through that spout, I could hide in there.
Do you have any magic pixie dust that will let you climb through the spout?
Let me
Spout?
check.
Spout. The Game Boy.
And all you have is a can opener, everything starts to look like a can.
The can opener wouldn't work there.
Pretty
I mean,
sure
it would, but
The can opener wouldn't work there. The can opener wouldn't work there.
if I
Looks
may,
like more of that cat meat
because
or
you're
whatever
very
that is.
close. The goddamn ladder.
Oh, There's a hot spot. Oh!
There's no opening up here.
Well, shit, okay. I see. I see.
I see.
See, I just thought that ladder was just decoration.
It,
Isn't
guess
Well,
isn't not decoration.
Somebody's sleeping on the job.
He's gonna accidentally get you back for the tree.
Reuben, where are you? Aha!
Mon Dieu!
Taking a little nap, vous, eh? Well, the keg is empty, so toot sweet, Buster.
Yes, monsieur. Merci, anything you say. Hey, Joe! More wine! Oh, I'm going to fire him for ignoring my pleas, and then I believe I shall quit. Oh, I can never look at that pantry again. No man should ever be locked up in such a small, dark place.
It doesn't have doors anyway. Oh well. Huzzah!
okay.
Okay. Now remember, if you'll remember, the very beginning of the very first stream of this.
I bet that thing's really easy to
I said
control if
something.
you're a big demon.
We were
sure
talking
did.
about the accessibility of this as a puzzle game, I guess, and how it's better than most, I think. But one of the big ones that everybody has trouble with is the forklift puzzle.
Well, I'm in here now, I guess.
Sure are.
Are there multiple floors to this wine cellar? Or is this just gonna cause me to repeat the whole damn thing again?
No.
Okay, good. Yeah, adventure games of the era certainly tended towards you need to do this thing. There's a bunch of bullshit you can do to achieve this thing.
Yeah, okay.
But none of it necessarily makes a lot of sense.
It made sense to the guy who made the puzzle,
Yeah.
but I think I hear a lot of people saying that this one gave them lots of trouble.
Well, we've eliminated one possible solution, which is just putting the
Just
forklift
leave.
just,
Oh, yeah.
just put the forklift in the elevator and go back upstairs. That doesn't seem to be it.
Oh man, you couldn't get my money back, but you put the forklift in an elevator. I like your style. I have 12 union cards.
Oh. Pretty sure I was backing out of the elevator, but sure, Manuel. Okay, so there's only a few barrels here that are actually 3D models.
Yeah.
Not here.
Here. Jeez.
was a dark spot on the floor. It's gone now.
Oh no. Manny had a pee.
I think that my shadow just became detached from myself.
That happened.
Manny?
Yep.
Never want to go near another one of those.
Why did you go all the way over there for that remark?
He doesn't want to be near it.
Never want to go near another one of those. Never want to go near another one of those.
Okay,
Never want to go near another one of
So
those.
he definitely doesn't want to go near this.
Okay.
So you can check those out, the rendered ones, but I have a feeling I know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I think he's gonna... Yeah, because I was trying to look at one of the rendered ones. Oh, wait. I heard something. I thought I heard something.
I think it's wine cellar ambience.ogg.
Maybe if I had a forklift. Another one, I mean.
That's a pretty good joke.
That is a pretty good joke.
Okay, so... Boop? Nope.
Oh.
Oh yeah, look, there's my shadow. It's just kind of been left behind.
Will I dream? Dream of umbral sheep?
So I definitely can't go over there with the forklift.
Yeah. There's definitely like a forklift hitbox here that you're kind of just in.
What is... Like, I can put the forklift in the elevator.
Right.
Can I drive the forklift out to the elevator on the upper floor? How does that help?
I don't think it does. But you can put it in the elevator.
I guess I'm gonna do that.
Not here.
Still over the yellow line a little bit.
Okay.
Never want to go near another one of those.
Like, I know that I'm supposed to be looking for something down here.
Yeah. Charlie said that they were keeping his money somewhere in the basement.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? Aim for, like, a pre-rendered barrel. I guess. Maybe if I just smack the back end of the forklift against it?
It's not safe to get out on the left side of the forklift. Walk all the way around.
It won't let
So
me...
apparently Manny spawned in that corner there.
Yeah.
Weird.
Like, the only things I can think of are... I use forklift to lift a thing. Or I use forklift to stand on.
To fork a thing.
Yeah.
What really excites me in a deeper personal way is how you
I bet that thing's really easy to
told me
control.
the solution of this puzzle and then proceeded to
What?
proceeded to not do anything about it. It was a lot of fun.
I bet that thing's really easy to control. if
It's
you're a
pretty
big
cool.
demon.
Is it really just to take it upstairs?
Well, you don't want to be upstairs because you've been up there the whole time. You didn't come down here to get a forklift. You came
I'm
down
sure-
here to get a briefcase full of money. So
I
no,
sure
it's
fucking
not.
didn't.
but like the first thing that you said was it. And then it happened and you were like, anyway, it was a cool forklift.
What?
It was pretty neat. I love it.
What did I say? Oh no.
I can't tell you. That would give away the puzzle. I gotta stretch your think meats out. Make you
Not here.
make you big heavy brain. Can't lift it up on your own.
Oh. Okay, so the front forks of it are definitely...
It's the blade control lever.
Okay. 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 There are multiple parts to this forklift.
Just the fork and the lift.
So it is just literally just smack around the pre-rendered barrels with the lifts, I guess.
Is that rhetorical?
Apparently, because I can't go near them because of the game.
Yeah, no, that's not it at all. He doesn't want to get near the barrels. He said as much. Why are you giving him barrel disorder?
I want to climb up onto the barrels.
You wouldn't hide a bunch of money in a wine barrel where a demon they don't pay very much probably could just get it and go.
Okay, so that's the wine barrel I came down here in.
Uh-huh.
Is this a different barrel? This seems to be a part of it.
It's just it's just all barrels that he does not want to interact
Never
with.
want to go near another one of those.
You can use the turkey baster and slowly baste away all the wine and all the barrels until you find the money. That would be a fun one.
No! No, the lever! The lever, you cretin! The lever, you...
Kronk, you son of a bitch!
You bony-headed son of a bitch!
You piece of trash.
I want to go up. I want to get on Mr. Bones' World ride.
Stop him. Stop him. Okay.
Oh. Wait. Can I only...
I bet that thing's really easy to control if you're
Can
a
I
big
only
demon.
operate the fucking forklift when I'm in the elevator?
Maybe? It seems weird, but maybe. Have you fallen apart?
I'm very sad.
Let's have a quick smoke. Manny's the only one who knows how to smoke properly.
Yeah.
With his mouth and nose.
Like, I'm also trying to think about this, because, like, they programmed in a whole ass... yeah, control the fucking forklift, you asshole.
Sure.
I'm really upset!
I can't believe she just loudly announced the solution to the puzzle and then just gazed excitedly at the forklift for a while.
Where's my sad button? There it is.
Oh yeah, I should have had the laughing one on this whole time. Oh, no.
Okay, I did think we would get onto year 3 at some point this stream, but
Sure.
apparently we're gonna be stuck here with this
Whenever
forklift.
you... Okay.
I can't get through this door. can't get through this door. Not here. Not here. Not here.
Okay, so deliberately breaking the elevator is off the plate. Oh god, do I have to go back through the VOD already to see what the fuck was I said?
I'll tell you if you want to know.
I guess I could use another hint. Like, I don't seem to be able to set the height of the forklift thing without being in the elevator.
Yeah, we don't give a shit about wine. We don't give a shit about the wine. We don't give a shit about the wine. We don't give a shit about wine.
Well, shit.
We don't give a shit about wine.
I know, but there's nothing else in here.
Leave the cellar. Exactly.
But there's only the, like I said, there was like other floors than these.
Go then. There are other floors than these.
The elevator only go up and down. A pit. I guess I can try and climb on it when it's in the elevator? Question mark?
Ah, Carmela got it. Carmela got it. Carmela got it.
Am I climbing out to the top of the elevator?
To get to the cellar?
I don't know. Maybe. Is there a hatch in the floor? I sure don't see one.
There's not a hatch in the floor.
The button only does up and down when you're already up.
Sure.
Just one button on the controls.
See?
Cool. Glad that you did that.
But why? What function does it have?
Good night, Carmela.
Good night, Mela. I'm so upset.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you the thing that you said that was the solution to the puzzle, because you said it again.
Uh-huh.
Is that I wonder if there's more than one floor, or I get more than 2 floors here.
I can't do anything.
We don't care about this. We don't care about the wine. We don't care about the wine.
I was trying to force open the door just in case it did something cool.
Oh, I mean the grate is pretty fucking weird looking. I'll say that much for free.
I guess.
Yeah, Carmela, you are correct. That is the thing. Let's. No, you definitely have it. Well, you don't. Nope. Okay, I'll give you one last hint, and then you're on your own.
Forks up?
Nope. I'm glad that the fork is down. Press the button on the. Do the elevator, and watch the elevator go up.
Manny, a little hustle.
This is Shenmue.
Manny! You piece of shit!
Alright, it's easier to move the thing here because you can't accidentally wine throw it.
It's true. Okay.
Okay, you got it?
Yeah.
Figured out?
Yeah,
Okay.
I saw it.
Okay. Passed it like 5 times.
I know. I was like, huh, that's interesting. There's another floor.
Yeah.
But I was there though. But I was there.
It's got to be in the big holes though, not the middle. Big holes.
I'll get in your big holes.
Sorry.
I would have got it first time if it wasn't for Manny just being like, this isn't time sensitive at all. Don't do it. Move it, Bonesman!
Move it, you dang bonesman.
Okay, now
Now we lift the fork.
Okay. Ooh, fancy.
Nice. You did it.
Dios mío, it's full of double-end tickets. This could get 100 souls on the number 9 train. Something's not right about this. I get the feeling this suitcase belongs to someone more important than Chowchilla Charlie.
Well, there was the lost and found thing saying that it belonged to bad guy McAntagonist.
Victor Lemans.
All right, Manny. Give me the case.
Charles, I thought we had a bargain.
No, we do. But I thought I'd bring some muscle along just in case.
What's the matter, Chuck? Can't afford to hire goons to do this sort of work for you?
I'm all the goon I need. Now drop it.
You said
Wearing
it,
a
boss.
turtleneck? Is that what's happening?
I think he is wearing a very tight
Got a
turtleneck
card for me?
suit.
Here. Welcome to the Union, Manny. Meetings first Tuesday of every month, and don't forget to pay your dues.
Don't forget to pay my dues.
Well, Dip, I think that's everything that we need, right?
I think that's everything that we need. Except for our demon.
You got it!
Yeah, we gotta figure out how to...
Pretty bad, pretty bad, pretty bad, pretty bad, pretty bad.
Oh, jeez.
Go, kitty!
Hey, bud.
Bud, it's time
Coming
to go.
home soon?
What did you say, little kitty?
Maybe he'll be fine.
Almost there! You're doing it!
Probably we want to talk to Doc Master.
Almost there!
Yeah, I think so.
Velasco?
Yeah. I'm gonna whisper a secret in your ear and
Okay.
say that for half a second I was like, wait, who's Dr. Master? I don't remember
Dr.
Dr.
Master. Dr. Master, Master Doctor.
Doc Master.
Doc Masterson.
Oh, I can stop being sad now. There we go.
Oh yeah, I can stop being happy. Wait,
Well, don't.
hang on. No. Oh, I'm sorry if I made that more more difficult than it really was for you.
It's okay. It was probably good Twitch.
No more lies! No more lies!
I guess you either see it right away or it's just completely impenetrable.
Yeah. I mean, like, part of the thing was just...
Sprouted? What's happening to this town?
Oh, big city crime, Manny. We're getting more of it every day. I know you probably hate getting it this way, but Naranja's job's yours now.
No, Velasco, I don't know if I'm comfortable taking that.
You'll take his job because there's no one else I can get on such short notice. Now, what about these tools? Where are they?
They're too big for me to carry. Gladys will bring them when we board.
And the card? Let me see it. Oh, one of Charlie's rush jobs. Good thing your new captain's far-sighted. Looks like you're all ready to go, Manny, except one. Where's that piano player of yours?
He's having a little goodbye party. I'll go get him.
Tell him to hurry up. The limbo can't sail without him. Don't just sit around here collecting barnacles.
Right.
All right.
Okay. Well, that's a pain, but I guess he's not that far away. What were you saying before we were so rudely interrupted?
Shit, I don't remember. Oh
Damn
yeah,
it, Velasco.
Yeah, like I definitely saw the door go by a couple of times, but at the same time, it's like I don't know. It felt like a kind of obtuse solution. There again, like adventure games on stream just lead to, oh god, I'm doing this in a time crunch. I'm stuck. Oh no, stream poison.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, baby!
Coming home
Destroy-
soon?
What did you say, little kitty? Don't talk, kitty cat. Just run, baby! Come on!
Okay, well.
This is it! You
Lola's
got
jacket. I'm a union man now.
it. Come on! Baby needs
Did
a
you show him
new
the union
pair
card?
of glass packs!
I guess?
Yeah! Almost there!
I'm not using my union card for anything but getting on that boat.
Open it up on the straightaways, kitty!
I don't know what other reason I would still have
You can do it!
It's Lola's jacket.
Lola's jacket.
I'm not doing that with Lola's jacket.
Yeah, I don't really know why we have that either.
Go,
This one I don't
kitty!
actually remember.
I guess I can go.
That's the sugar Papa likes!
You know, then again, our buddy old pal here did say something effective. As long as you're still in
Hello,
business.
Maximino.
Why, if it ain't Manny Calavera, come to see how the big boys play, eh, Manny?
From what I
that's
can
it.
tell, they play with
That's
kitties.
it.
Kitties, roulette
I
tables,
remember
what's
now.
the difference? They go round and round all day, and they're both more reliable when they're fixed. Am I right?
Yeah, you
I
said
don't
that
want to
already.
interrupt this cat watching.
So,
Go, go!
he put our business up as collateral, so as long as we're in business, he's in
That's
business.
the sugar Papa!
There we go.
We gotta somehow make him lose.
We gotta fucking ruin our company.
Okay.
So I guess back to the cafe.
I guess so. Oh, Manny, move your dead bones, bones, bones.
That blue-haired fox in the lab coat commands you.
Man, I must have watched that like a million times when I was a kid.
Every once in a blue moon, I'll still watch it again because it's like
Oh, same.
it's good. All the weird ships that I have no idea who they are.
A lot of Silent Hill stuff, I think. Maybe some Harry Potter stuff in there. I just super don't know.
Who knows?
Back before J.K. Rowling was
Maybe.
Turf S in Chief.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do I ruin a business real fast?
Well,
I got my. Well, please, Manny. There we go.
Le numéro gagnant, le 15, noir. 50, black. House pays all winners. Le banque paye. Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets. Mesdames et messieurs, rien ne va plus. Les jeux sont faits. Ladies and gentlemen, betting is closed. No more bets, please.
got it.
Le numéro gagnant, le 4, noir, perd un manque. 4, black. Mesdames et messieurs,
I think you needed
faites
to
vos
not
jeux, s'il vous plaît.
hit the button
Ladies
again.
and gentlemen,
Alright.
please place your... Mesdames, les jeux, ladies, no more bet. Le numéro gagnant, le 35, noir, entre et passe. 35, black. Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen,
Christ, there's
please
something
place
about-
your
maybe
bets.
check
Mesdames et
out
messieurs,
what's going
rien
on
à
down
va
there.
plus. Les jeux sont
Yeah.
faits. Ladies and gentlemen, no more bets, please.
Wait, nope.
Down's what you want. We.
Okay.
Everything okay down here?
He seems to have forgiven us. Please let his luck continue.
Okay. So
I
now
knew
he's
you
on the.
couldn't stay mad forever.
Oh, I'm
right
still
one.
mad, but nothing cheers me up like winning.
I knew you couldn't.
Oh, I'm still mad.
Le numéro
Nothing
gagnant,
cheers me
le
up
3
like winning.
rouge. 3 red. House pays all winners. Le banque paye.
I
Everything
think that's
okay
all we
down
need
here?
to know
He
that he's
seems to
on
have
that
forgiven
one.
us. Please
So let's
let his luck
head back up
continue.
there.
Oh,
Mesdames et messieurs, rien à
Okay,
voir
right,
plus.
so
Les
I
jeux
want-
sont faits. Ladies
Yeah,
and
bottom
gentlemen, betting is
right
closed.
table.
No more bets,
Yeah.
please.
Okay, I'm ready to look at that fucking inscrutable thing again.
This
Screwed
is-
it a little bit.
Yeah, let's screw it. So the left side there corresponds, yeah, to the 3 tables. So can you click the button there and have that one?
I
Le
super
numéro
turbo
22,
cannot.
noir, 22, black.
It's the only thing you can do hitting the button? Or
Mesdames et
the-
messieurs, ladies,
Yeah,
mesdames,
you-
ladies, no.
Oh, wait, there we go.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
14. 14 is the winner. Le 14. Numéro 14 est le gagnant.
I think you mean 2. Am I correct?
No, monsieur. 14 is the winner.
I think you've made a mistake.
I'm sorry, sir. 14 is the winning number. Better luck next time, eh?
That does it. That Calavera's getting too big for his britches. I don't like raiding businesses and shutting them down. But someone's got to teach Manuel a lesson in law and order. This way, back here. Open those paddy wagons up and start filling them. And somebody find Calavera.
I want to interrogate him personally.
Well,
Raided. How long are they gonna close it for? Ah, yeah, you better cut off the big guy's credit then. Yeah. Throw the drunk out on his big orange butt. And bring me Calavera so we can talk about his debt.
Hey, come on! You gotta let me back in! I'm a VIP!
Does that stand for very inebriated pianist?
Manny, I don't want to be a pianist anymore. I'm a mechanic.
I know. That's why I got you a new job. Come on, let's go pick up your tools.
Okay.
And I can do whatever I want to the engine? Make it faster?
Sure, but you'll be plenty busy just keeping her afloat.
Thanks for the gig. And for not asking too many questions.
Hell, after what happened in Naranja, I can see why you'd leave town. Let's just hope I don't have to go fishing you out of the drink again.
I'll stay under next time. I promise.
Well, back to the old mop and bucket.
Yep. 1 year later, we're gonna be captain of this boat.
He did say he would be too competitive not to become captain of the ship.
Is that Tim Schafer in the clouds? Oh god, I was pointing
Oh my
at the screen
God.
like an idiot.
I'd have to look again.
Well, Manny, you've done it again.
So now we're captain.
Captain. Captain Calavera?
Puerto Zapato, sailor. We're here at last. Beautiful port, isn't she?
Yes, sir. There's some customs officials down below, sir. They want to search the ship.
Fine, fine. We've got nothing to hide, eh? No skeletons in our closet.
Yes, sir.
Secure the bow, boys, like a rock this time.
Manuel.
Salvador?
I hope this very urgent message gets to you in time. Our man in Zapato says Miss Lamar never made it to the port. It said she threw herself overboard at the Pearl. I don't know if you believe that. Whatever you do, do not land in Puerto Zapato. It's a trap. Assassins will attempt to board your ship disguised as customs agents. Beware, and viva la revolución!
Huh.
Cool.
Neat. Distressing.
Neat. Distressing.
Ensign.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
Ensign Arnold was just a kid. I'm sorry I led you into trouble, sailor. I'm not gonna disrupt the evidence. Oh, no. This can't be happening.
Hey, he's back here! Sack him! Custom officials, open this door!
Yeah, we want to check your bags.
Don't worry, Captain. We're safe in here. Okay, let's just set the explosives and get the hell out of here.
Anxious ear wiggling.
That's the throttle for the port side engine.
Okay. Now this is a puzzle. This is like a big puzzler puzzle full of puzzles and puzzles.
Yeah, so I can see. I would like to stop interacting with the boat. There we go.
Oh.
There are some big red buttons here that I would like to
That's the port anchor control.
Oh, well.
Oh, very fast.
That's the starboard anchor control.
Yoop.
Let's get the fuck out of Dodge, I guess. There are pillars there, so my first instinct is to pull those the fuck down with the anchor somehow.
I can give you this for free. They did say that they were gonna bomb up the ship.
Yeah, they super did.
So leaving isn't really gonna.
Glad it sure did a number on that old diesel. If it were just a little more powerful, we could probably tear on out of here.
Yeah.
I tried.
And we can't leave this room.
I tried, but I failed. It's not powerful enough.
Hey, maintain, sailor.
Okay, well, let's talk to Glottis and see if he's got something useful to... Manny?
Button.
Manny!
Button. Okay.
Okay.
Buttons.
Does not want to talk to Glottis. Okay, you feeling...
Oh, sure. Now I find an actual rusty anchor. It says, inspected by number 36?
Oh.
That's pretty good. I didn't remember that.
I can't talk to Glottis, so...
Gladys is busy having a bit of a bad time.
Yeah. Okay. This way?
I don't really think the up and down do a whole lot for you.
And left and right don't do a whole lot for us either.
They do a little, I suppose. They do at least kind of shimmy. Okay.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Alright, so we can't leave this room, but the rest of the ship is full of explosives. So we need to leave the ship without leaving the room.
So
all we can really do is move to the left and right and you pull the anchors down or up.
Yeah.
And Gladys won't fit through those portholes. I'll give you that one for free too.
I mean, I guess we could tear the back half of the boat off.
We could sure give that a try.
Looks like the anchor's down. Can't reach. Can't reach.
Oh, okay. Can I? Okay, well, let's see if I...
Can't reach.
Okay.
Can't reach.
Okay, so I can't climb out. Well, maybe if I take us this way? Oh, wait a sec, hang on. What if I take us all the way this way and then climb out the other porthole down the chain? Is that anything?
Well, Gladys wouldn't be able to follow, so you might be able to escape that way, but he would die.
That should suck. Also, I don't know if I can get out those portholes. I think there's glass in them.
I don't think there is.
Oh.
I think those are open holes. Which is good for a boat to have. Oh, it's your scythe, which you like to keep next to where your heart used to have been.
Just have one more of those for the old times.
My scythe. I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be.
Tom.
Okay.
Why's your mouth open, Manny?
What was that?
Can't quite get it. Can't quite get it.
Okay. So if I drop this anchor, then shoot us all the way to the other side. I don't know what that does for us, but maybe it gets us closer?
It would probably be easier to raise it with the motor.
I mean, yeah, but...
Can't quite get it when it's down.
I don't know what getting this is going to achieve, but maybe it'll get me out of this a little bit. I'll try it with the other side, I guess.
Can't quite get it when it's just like that, and I think the same is true for the other anchor.
Okay, our states are left, right, and Dennis, and that's pretty much it.
Yep. Dennis refuses to help us. He's drunk. He's in the brig. Okay, so now both of our anchors are up.
Is this anything?
It's not.
Oh. Oh god damn it. Oh.
You had a pretty exciting idea earlier that I think is worth exploring.
Lower anchor and go all the way to one side?
Broader strokes, but let's give it a shot, yeah. Okay. Cool.
Oh, hang on a sec. I think I can fish up that anchor with... Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh.
Maybe give you a shimmy to the right to see if you can get him real snargled. Okay, they've been unsnargled. Maybe move again.
Guess I can try pulling one of them up and see what happens. Oh, okay, good. Okay, well, here we go! Huh. I don't know what I expected to have happen, but...
It does have some more architecture that you can maybe hook onto.
Oh, get it hooked into the porthole. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Oh, they
Right.
thought they took away my can opener.
Kitty better watch the fuck out with these
Cover
edges
your
though.
ears.
What was that?
The dotted line, buddy.
Anchors away, my life. Anchors away.
I need to...
Do you want to do it one more time?
Yes, we do.
If I mess with these anchors anymore, we might go down with the ship.
Okay, so maybe not. Can you push the buttons anymore?
That's worth a shot.
If I mess with these anchors anymore, we might go down with the ship.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's see. Still no talking with Gladys, right?
Nothing. Oh, okay.
Ah.
Forward. Forward was the direction to go.
Nice. Ripping peepers, assholes. Oh yeah, we needed the Lola.
Oh.
Alright. So now we've got our own little cool seaworthy vessel.
Just a little far.
Very seaworthy.
It's
Like,
incredibly
surprisingly
seaworthy.
seaworthy. Oh. Well.
You've played Subnautica. We'll be fine. Well.
Manny, choking!
Mira, snap out of it, sailor.
Easy for you to say, you don't have lungs.
Hey, you live without your heart once, so you can live without air for a little while. Just until I figure out what we're gonna do.
Hydrate? I poured myself a little sippy.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay. Good. Everything's fine here.
Did you just get up a little bit too suddenly?
No, it's my body's failing me.
No.
That's all.
That's exciting. Ah, look at that. We're kind of filling in a little funny little mural back here by the looks of it.
Ooh.
You all right?
I'm a spirit of the land, Manny, not of the sea.
Failed me.
Hang in there, mano.
He didn't want to cooperate. I almost died. Okay.
Well, there's a bright light over there. I hear we should go into those.
Beware, brave captain. Here in the darkest depths of the Sea of Lament dwell the most horrible monsters of all. The fearsome, murky demons of the deep will swallow you whole the instant you leave this pool of light. Heed my warning, or take one step forward and learn for yourself.
All right, I believe you. Just quit it with the creepy spirit of the land voice, huh?
Here comes one now.
I'm scared.
Hey, bud.
Amigo.
Huh? Who? Oh, geez, another shipwreck. You see? That's why I'll never travel by boat.
We've had a little accident. Think you could help us out?
Depends on what kind of help you're looking for.
Could we borrow that light for a second?
Sorry, I'm kind of attached to it.
Could we tag along with you?
Well, it's a long walk you're talking about.
We don't have any other choice.
Oh, all right then. Lift those knees, stick close to my light, and try to sing in key. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
I can't believe Clint McElroy was in...
I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine.
I didn't realize when you sung this to me before that this was what that was from.
I don't think it was necessary.
Let it shine. Scare away sea monsters. I'm gonna let it shine. Scare away sea monsters. Yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. 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 I'm not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine.
There we go.
Okay. On to year 4.
Really?
We walked all the way? Sure.
Oh. I see.
Plottis. Places, buddy.
I thought that looked like our ship.
That's just a trick the ocean plays on your mind, kid. Makes everything look the same after a while, like you was going in circles.
Well, this isn't the kind of progress I was hoping for.
Oh, well, the wet march of the soul ain't for everybody.
Could you take us to the Pearl?
Ha! You don't believe those old stories, do you? You think somewhere in this ocean there's a gigantic pearl that shines so brightly it can be seen from passing ships? And that sometimes sailors so allured by its luster actually fling themselves overboard to dive for it and are never heard from again?
Yeah, and I think it's right over...
Bah! I've been walking this ocean for years. I ain't never seen it.
No, really. The pearl is right over there.
You poor sucker! That's the moon! Tell me you didn't come all this way out here to pearl dive the moon.
Could you send for help?
Oh, sure. I promise to call for help at the next phone booth I walk by.
What are you doing down here?
Trying to get out of the land of the dead, same as everybody else.
Why are you walking instead of taking a ship?
Got sick of waiting around Rubacava for a boat. Figured I'd make better time this way.
Why didn't I think of that? How do you know where you're going?
See the moon over there? I just keep it on my right. That way I know I'm heading in a straight line.
But...
Oldest trick in the book.
Is everything okay with your eyebrows?
Them is barnacles, genius. I don't move fast enough to shake them, so they tend to pile up. I don't mind, though. They're the only company I got. Ain't you, boys?
How long have you been down here?
Well, let me put it this way. I wasn't always this color.
Shouldn't you have hit dry land by now?
I'm trying to cross a big ocean here, Sonny. What do you know about it?
I've already done it. In a boat.
A boat? Don't talk to me about boats.
What's the problem with boats?
We had such a nice boat.
Why is everybody always talking about boats? You got a perfectly good pair of legs. Why not use them, I say?
Let me guess. You died in a boat wreck.
A boat wreck would have been better than what happened to us. Led off course by bad equipment, lost for weeks, no food, no shelter from the sun. We'd started throwing the dead overboard. But then the sharks began following the boat.
What happened in the end?
What happened was, I learned 3 valuable lessons. Stay away from boats. When it comes to navigation, trust only the moon and the stars. And when there's only 2 of you left, never, ever go to sleep.
How have you kept that light going all these years?
Well, I found this coral, this glow-in-the-dark coral. Damn this thing. Glows like a lightning bug and never seems to wear out.
I had some of that once. Made a nice grappling hook.
I don't think you had what I got, because I don't think you've been to the place where I got it.
Where'd you get the coral?
Edge of the world, boy. That's the only place it grows.
Well, I don't want to break your stride there.
Okay, see you around.
Watch out for sea monsters.
Who? These guys?
Oh, my.
Oh, they don't mess with old Chipito. I'm too bright for them. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This...
You all right?
I'm gonna let it shine.
Hang in there, Mano.
Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine.
What other
let
choices
it shine,
do I have
let it
here?
shine. Scare away sea monsters.
Don't
Yeah.
think many.
Scare away sea monsters. Yeah, I'm gonna let it shine.
I don't want to mess up my blade.
Okay. What is that light? I would like that light.
Oh, Lola. Looks like I let you down again. We're underwater. We're not on the moon. Oh, I think her days of use are over.
I told you that name was bad luck.
Hey,
Sorry.
Okay. So he's just gonna be over there once in a lifetiming, I guess.
He's
according
always
to our map, I
keeping
think
the
that's the pearl.
Sorry, Laurel.
Thalassophobia. Yeah, I got that too. I think you've had it pretty much dead to rights there.
You Scython man?
You Scython man. I think, lacking any better plans, get him.
I guess.
I don't want to mess up my blade.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna use Scython man.
We can use Scython man.
I mean, see, there's not a lot of things to use on things here, so.
If this asshole makes. Hello.
That soul has already been reaped.
I know.
maybe
what
not.
about the light? Oh, there he goes.
Yep.
Yeah, I know, Glottis. See, there he goes. Huh?
He's watching.
demons can't be reaped. I don't want to mess up my blade.
You don't have a lot of stuff to use on other stuff right now.
It's true.
Oh, Lola. Looks like I let you down again.
This is like a pixel hunt object.
I don't think so.
Not blue yet.
I just get that.
I definitely go over there first chance I get, but there's a lot of dark water between here and there. I don't want to mess up my blade.
My dude, what is there to use on thing?
I think I was pretty sure that was right. Maybe the scythe is too eloquent. Maybe just get him.
I guess, yeah,
just get him.
Just acquire man.
Just acquire him.
Híjole, he looks like he's been... Amigo! Hey, I'm talking to you.
Oh, we have to get his attention, maybe.
Oh! With the scythe?
No, I don't think you need the scythe. I think just kind of hang out where you are, let him come back, and see if you can get his attention, and just kind of get him.
Just get him. Oh, we're gonna be hanging out on this screen for a little bit, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Manny, you asshole.
Manny, stop that.
Stop smoking underwater, Manny.
Stop.
How are you doing that?
Asshole. Okay. Here we go. Go for the lamp, not for the boy. We don't care about the boy. We just care about his lamp.
The lamp doesn't seem terribly clickable.
Talk to him. Yeah, there you go. Now.
More survivors? I just passed another shipwreck not 5 minutes ago.
Well, I don't want to break your stride there.
Okay, see you around. This little light of mine.
Not picking that up.
I'm gonna let it shine.
Not picking that up.
This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Hey, lay off. Let go. Let go. Let go. Get your own lamp, pal. Whatever happened to the code of the sea?
I guess maybe it is scythe.
Oh no, give it to Glottis. I think give it to Glottis.
Wait, give what? How?
Well, once you have it,
give
it to Glottis.
Could I have done that? Oh god.
I think so, yeah. La, da, 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 da. I'm gonna feed the boo. Some stuck in my head.
Just grab the lamp, yeah, but like, specifically use lamp and not pick up lamp, which kind of feels like a rough distinction in this case.
Yeah. I guess it's less that we're obtaining and more that we're just seizing.
Yeah.
Manny, you son of a bitch.
God, there was one puzzle from Day of the Tentacle I was thinking of earlier, where to push an old lady down the stairs for reasons I forget
What?
about.
More survivors? I just passed another shipwreck not
You
5
have
minutes ago.
Well,
change
I don't
the
want to break your
past so
stride
that
there.
Okay, see you around.
the arm of a
This
statue is
little
on the
light
other
of mine,
side,
I'm gonna let it shine. This
where it's
little
at in
light
the
of
present.
mine, I'm gonna let it
Oh.
shine. Hey.
There
What
we
am I
go.
supposed to do with this?
Follow me.
Where are you
Oh,
taking
I
me?
see.
To the moon.
We're gonna be kind of not very nice to Geppetto, also.
I mean, we're not dooming him to death in the
Ben,
depths.
is that the pearl?
That's true.
Whee! I knew I'd find her someday. I'm rich, 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 rich.
Shh, something's happening.
Benny, what's going on?
Neat.
I don't
Nightmare.
know, but I don't like the way that thing's looking at us.
Oh.
I'm not going down there while that octopus is tracking us. I had no idea their eyesight was so good.
Okay, well.
I'm not going down. I think we found our transportation.
It's got a steel thing from Octopus. Push rock onto Octopus?
Rock the push-topus? Oh. Don't like it. Not a fan.
It's like, hey, come on down here. Some barnacles here.
Not quite as famous as the Pearl is the slimy barnacle-covered old rock of legend. Ugh.
Well,
watch those hands, clams.
Definitely what barnacles are, for sure.
Ugh.
Okay, so what's wicked exciting is I don't remember what to do here.
Probably not have a cigarette.
Probably not have a cigarette. Can't. If all else fails, be mean to Geppetto.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Where are we going for this conversation, Maddie? Maddie! Are we really?
We don't want the clams to hear what we have to say.
I just want to use Geppetto on Barnacle Rock. Oh boy, okay, no, I guess we're going over here to have this
I
conversation.
guess we have to go chat over here. This is ridiculous.
Adventure
okay.
games. He's kind of some kind of slide maneuver.
It's got like a good power
Hey,
slide,
Geppetto,
yeah.
go for a swim, will you? You're drawing too much attention to us.
Too bad. I'm sticking to you like the barnacles on my eyebrows, so don't even think of sneaking off with my pearl.
Okay.
Glottis, go down there and talk demon talk to that octopus.
Heck no! I'm scared.
Oh,
I'm staying
okay.
here with you.
So the light from his thing is drawing attention to us.
Oh, so I've got to get
Can
him
we
stand
walk
behind-
him past? Yeah, can we walk him
Yeah.
past?
I'm not going
Barnacle
down there while that monster's looking right at me.
Like, I figure that if we just get him to stand there and get stuck to the barnacles.
Yeah, I'm too tired to have like actual light bulbs show up on my brain. So these are the thigh slappies of idea. I'm thinking with my thighs.
Man, I would love to get him to stand there. Just love it.
Can you get him again? Manny.
Manny!
I guess.
Do we reap the barnacles?
It's not your department, I don't
I don't want to mess up my blade.
What does Glottis have to say? Can we just walk to the right for a bit? You can WASD walk, right?
Oh yeah, I guess that... Oh, Manny!
Stop them.
Oh god, he can't
Okay,
get
we don't
past...
care what Glottis has to say, it's fine. Oh, really? Cool. Remastered.
I'm beginning to understand why this genre died out. No, that's a fucking horrible thing to say.
Right at me.
I'm enjoying this game. It's just got some
everybody in here
idiosyncrasies.
is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let's Wozdy walk for a bit and see.
Let's just see if we can just keep going.
Well, he was kind of going where I wanted him to for a bit there. Fuck you, Cora. Affection.
Aha! There we go.
Oh.
There we go.
Hey, lay off!
Okay, now I get to go.
Hey, lay off! Hey, where are you going? You can't leave me here all alone!
I was wrong. We are still going to be mean to him.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
She's coming back.
Oh! Okay. Okay, see.
Looks like we're heading south! But there's nothing on that edge of the world! Except the edge!
Welcome to the edge of the world, Jax.
Pay for the whole world, but you'll only need the edge.
Or else is it like that she's got a bunch of random skeleton in there like Funko Pops? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Our collection of bones,
Manny? Don't ask, carnal, because I don't know.
Okay, so they're here mining
the edge of the world.
Cool glow stuff, I guess?
Yeah, you remember that trophy that we got in the first year?
Yeah, and
Goddess, I'm gonna sneak inside and look for Mitchie.
What if that octopus comes
and
back
the
while
glow
you're
thing
gone?
that our
Poke him
friend
in the eye
had.
and steal his sub.
Stupid octopus!
Also came from the edge of the world.
This door's locked.
Well, I was not expecting that we would wind up here, but partly because I only learned that there was an edge to this world like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Oh.
Children's books.
Can we take them?
It's locked.
I feel like you're using
Orchestra's
something
getting ready for something.
using something that's completely different from what I'm clicking on, but whatever.
It's empty. It's empty.
It's locked.
I know it's empty, my dude.
It's empty.
Take the bucket.
It's empty.
You never know when you'll need one.
Meche,
Manny, what are you doing here?
I wanted to see how your trip was going, Angel. I am your travel agent, you know. By the way, thanks for that bottle of champagne you sent me. It really hit the spot.
You were headed for a trap. I was trying to warn you. Domino was using me like bait. I didn't want you to end up a prisoner here like me.
Prisoner? Where's your cell? Or are you just sharing a bunk with the warden?
If that's what you think of me, then why did you come here?
Because this is where he belongs. Here, working for me. I knew you'd come around eventually. Right or wrong, Manuel Calavera is always with the winning team, right, Manny? That's why you're here now.
I'm getting off this rock, and I'm taking all of these people with me.
Manny, there's no way off this island. I'm afraid you're stuck here in my little executive training program. See, I need you to take my place here, kid. I've got to get back to the city where the action is.
Oh, not this
Sorry,
guy
Manny,
again.
but I had to come in.
Yep.
My skin was getting all pruny.
Him, I don't need.
Oh!
I'm gonna grind you to powder for that, cabrón.
Maybe later. But for now, let me just show you your new office.
Glottis!
So, Glottis.
Careful, BB. The new boss is waking up.
Glottis is dead.
Is This is Bloodus.
Manny is.
Are you
good, my guy? We're just doing this, I guess.
Whoa, let's go faster. So.
Oh, wow.
I think.
This is sad. Really, really sad.
Oh, yeah, here's some.
Really, really sad. Hola, Angelitos.
Good night, Squeak. Don't think too hard about this.
I swear to God. Please
Children
don't bite anyone
skeletons
else,
and cadence.
Prepsy. That's why they put us in the cage in the first place.
Why do you want to bite me?
You're the mean new boss. Mr. Hurley said you were meaner than him. He said you had a bone saw.
My name is Manny Calavera. What's yours?
Mr. Hurley told us about you. You're the one who tricked Meche. Poor Meche.
I didn't trick anybody.
Mr. Hurley said he was supposed to take care of Meche, but
oh,
you stole
oh my
her
God.
cage from him. Is that true?
Wubba dubba dub.
Meche's my friend. You can ask her.
She talked about you before. Every time she says your name, she looks so sad. I don't know what you did to her, but you're gonna be sorry.
God, I can't. It is Bobby Hill's voice actor as well, isn't it?
Wicked is.
Literal Bobby Hill.
Literally Bobby Hill.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
What are you two doing in this cage?
Making light bulbs. Look, we're working as hard as we can. Why don't you leave us alone?
Listen, children, I'm here to help.
There's really not much more room in here. Your hands are too big to make light bulbs.
I'm here to help you get out of this cage.
You can't do that. We have to stay here and take care of Mitchett. She'd be so sad here all alone. Sometimes we hear her crying, you know.
My hands are not too big to make light bulbs.
Then why don't you help?
I'm in the Maritime Union. We can't do factory work.
I don't know what those words mean. It means he doesn't want to help us because he's mean.
I just don't have any of those little tiny tools, that's all.
Here, take my hammer.
Help? You bite me and I'll sue your parents.
Our parents?
Whoops.
Hey, don't cry, children. Why am I so bad at this? Let me see if I can explain this whole thing to you. You see, I had this job, selling travel packages to immigrant souls. If I sold enough of them, I got to leave the land of the dead. Now, I was in a slump, and I really needed a fat commission, so...
You're a bad man. Go away, bad man. Yeah, go away.
You're two bad little children. I'm glad you're in a cage. Very bad. You know, I really do want to help.
Then why don't you?
My butt's too big to sit on one of those little perches.
I'm gonna tell Meche you said that word to us. I told you he was bad.
On second thought, maybe I don't.
We don't want to either, but we don't have a choice.
I'm the one who's gonna take Meche out of here.
What? You can't do that. Who's gonna take care of us? We'll be all alone.
Whoops, whoops, whoops,
Oh, there we go again. Nice children.
Mr. Hurley grew demon ravens with human heads in here. He said if we ever tried to get away, he'd send the ravens after us and let them make nests out of our bones.
Cool.
Okay, back to work.
So mean.
We did see one of those gross head ravens.
Oh, yeah, we super did. Well, we got a
All
tiny
right.
little hammer.
I could make a tiny little birdhouse if I had some tiny little nails and wood. I don't really want to do that.
You build a little birdhouse in my soul. My birdhouse. I like to keep it next to where my soul used to be. My
Jesus God. Okay.
All right. So,
Oh, look, it's my Prince Charming. Are you back here just to insult me some more, or do you just want some ice for your head?
You look so dejected. Ice, please.
Come on, we're getting out of here.
Trying to steal my commission from Domino again. Manny, don't you ever give up?
I'm not after any commission. I just want to get us both out of here.
Then why don't you just ask your boss for the day off?
Mental 20 says, did you know that birdhouse in your soul reference to Night in the
I
Woods?
think he's your boss.
I guess
You
I
think
didn't
he's
know
my
that, but I'm
boyfriend.
also
We
not
don't
very
have a good
surprised.
foundation of trust in our relationship, do we?
Yeah, I didn't know that either. But I also am waiting for the joke to drop.
I'm sorry I
You know what?
implied he
It's
was your
fair.
boyfriend.
I
do trust you.
Well, I'm not
Fight
sure I
that
trust
hook,
you
line,
about
and
that,
sinker,
but I'll
didn't
tell you one thing that would convince me.
Name it.
Give me your gun.
What? What makes you think I have a gun?
You work for the most heavily armed organization in the land of the dead. Don't try to tell me they didn't issue you a gun.
Okay.
They didn't issue me a gun.
What, are you on probation? I'm not buying this, Manuel. Manny, why don't you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, about that gun.
Ready to hand over your heater?
I would if I had one.
Right.
I don't work for the most heavily armed organization anywhere.
You know, you're right. There are those rumors of that revolutionary army that's been stockpiling weapons.
Actually, them, I work for.
Manny, why don't you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay?
Okay, so I
Hey,
need to get a
about that
gun.
Ready to hand over your heater?
I would if I had one.
Right.
I think we need to talk.
Start talking. You're the salesman.
I have a lot of explaining to do.
Save your breath. Domino's explained it all to me already.
You have a lot of explaining to do.
Me? About what?
Why are those children locked up in a cage?
With the wings those angelitos have, they're the only things on this island Domino can't control.
Hey, if they can fly, let's set the kids free to go get help.
They can't fly that far, Manny. But they can fly circles around Domino, and they can bite pretty hard.
So why did you run out of my office?
I felt so embarrassed, and you looked so disappointed in me. I couldn't stand it anymore.
Then what were you doing that whole year I was in Ubakawa?
I was lost.
What did you...
I don't want to talk about that year, please.
Has Domino hurt you in any way?
Not as much as I've hurt him. Boy, can that guy take a punch.
Why are you working for Domino?
I do what he asks only to protect the children.
Why did you take me out with that champagne bottle?
I told you to stop you from falling into Domino's trap. If you had made it on that ship, then you would have ended up...
Here?
Yes.
Okay, I'll lay off the questions.
Great. Now if we could get you to just lay off the cologne.
Hey, I'm a sailor now. We have to wear this stuff. Listen, Mechi.
Manny, talking isn't helping right now, okay? Sir, do you have an appointment?
I'm going in there to tell Domino my demands.
I don't think you fully understand the chain of command around here. Pugsy and BB work for you. You and I work for Domino, who works for Hector Le Mans, crime boss of El Maro.
Well, I think it's time for a little corporate restructuring. Domino. Domino!
Taking your first coffee break already, Calavera?
We got a score to settle, Issy.
You know, if I ever spoke to my boss Hector that way.
You killed my best friend.
The demon? Manny, you can use a demon as a driver. Let him carry your messages, let him serve you food. But you can't ever start thinking of them as friends. It's just not natural.
Gross.
That fucking sucks.
Why don't you just sprout me like you tried to
Someone else
put a
sucks?
zapato?
That wasn't me. That was
Domino.
Hector. He's so unimaginative. Just wants to tie up the loose ends, you know? But I believe, however, that you can be rehabilitated through honest work.
What makes you think I'm gonna work for you?
Well, there's not much to do on this island if you don't work, take it from me. And think about it. Once I'm gone, it will be just you and Meche alone on this deserted island. Don't tell me that prospect doesn't appeal to you.
What are you doing out here on the edge of the world?
Oh, I know. I ask myself that every day. But I'm going to train you, Manny, to take my place here running this 2-bit light bulb factory.
How can you keep little children in a cage?
Trust me, it's easier than keeping big kids in a cage.
I don't plan to be on this island for very long.
Manny, I have all the guns. I have all the transportation, and I have all the brains. What are you gonna do?
I don't think any of us have any brains.
Yeah, where do you keep
You and Hector set up a secret hideout to make light bulbs?
Oh, no, that's just a side benefit. The real purpose is to have a place we can lock up all those old clients of mine. Can't have good people wandering loose in the land of the dead, telling everybody how we stole their double-in tickets, now can we?
Uh-oh.
I see.
You stole all these people's tickets?
Okay, how much of this haven't you figured out, Calavera? Capal would route all the good clients to me after he switched over their tickets to a secret holding fund. I'd cover up the paper trail, and we'd make sure that the pigeon jumped overboard at the Pearl.
I knew it. You were getting all the good clients.
I handled them all, except for Mercedes, who you hijacked from me in that ridiculous hot rod, which I saw, by the way, last time I was in Rubacava. I tell you, Manny, hot rods like that just don't look safe to me.
One ticket for you, one for Hector. How many more do you need?
Oh, Manny. We never touch the product ourselves. We sell a ticket to unfortunate souls, unable to lead moral lives because of the crippling amount of cash they were born into.
But you could just take the tickets and leave today.
We found a way to make the land of the dead livable. Why would we want to leave?
Man, this guy fucking sucks.
So it wasn't my fault that you didn't get a ticket. You stole it.
Well, it's your fault she ended up in the forest instead of coming here right away, but I fixed that.
I'm taking Meche out of this dungeon.
Manny, before I found her, she spent a year out there in the petrified forest alone because of you. By comparison, I'd say I'm keeping her pretty comfortable here in my dungeon. Wouldn't you say?
Nice island you got here.
Yeah, the previous owners didn't know what they had here. Let us pick it up for a song. They scooped out all the coral they could reach with their crane and then abandoned the plant. But we knew we had what it would take to go the extra distance to the big reef.
Are you about to lecture me about the winning attitude again?
No! Slave labor, Manny. That's the real ticket to success.
Well, I gotta get back to trying to escape.
Hey, you do that, kid. Knock yourself out.
Yeah, so there you go.
This guy sucks so much and so bad.
He sucks real bad. Man, that bucket looks interesting, though.
It's empty.
Our type of business doesn't produce a lot of paperwork.
It's so tiny.
I don't really want to do that.
You make some really, really small dents in the bucket.
So, do you have an appointment?
I'm going to...
I don't think Pugs you...
Well...
Beep, bop, boop, bugs, beep. Throw it at his head.
Please put that. Okay, you can take out the tiny hammer if you want.
Oh, no.
No, I don't think I could take his laughter a second time. Man, that ashtray's so fancy you could eat caviar out of it.
Once you got used to the sooty aftertaste, you'd feel like a king.
I only steal ashtrays from bars.
Well, that's a thing that we can do. I don't know what good it's gonna do us.
Children's books.
Fate of the world is gonna hinge on that
It reminds me of
spinning
better
ashtray.
times.
I don't know why clicking on that is taking me to the book.
It's locked.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know. But I also don't think we need to worry about it too bad.
okay, so there's not... Well, I guess let's check out the entrance.
Wee!
Nothing but dark waters that direction.
Oh.
Hold still. Why, I oughta. Hold still.
This was our fault.
To the moon, he says.
Oh, and he resents you for it. I don't know why.
Imagine.
Just a little bit of slave labor.
I'll show him.
Lay down your tools. We're busting out of here. Man, if I had only gotten that book back from Terry,
I'll
I
show
could really
him.
start some trouble here. Chapito!
Huh? Who?
I probably want that drill, huh?
Oh, you is it? Why, I oughta. Look at my eyebrows.
Well, you really weren't standing in a very safe place.
Well, neither are you right now, amigo.
Relax. We're busting out of here soon.
We are done traveling together. I work solo, my friend, and I walk alone.
Nice drill.
Drill? This here is a cordless, high-speed reciprocating chisel. And look, it's a bust-all. They usually don't give these to the new guys.
How'd you get a bust-off?
I'm connected, plugged in, and I had some booty to trade. Trade's the name of the game out here in the Big Reef.
Oh, he's already deep in it.
It's all over the ocean floor. Jewelry, precious coins.
He doesn't look
You
particularly
people and your fancy boats never know about it, because you just never stop and look.
apprehended. He looks like he could just go if he wanted.
You know, yeah. He super does, actually.
Give me some booty and I'll buy our way out of here.
I traded it all for this beauty.
You traded jewelry and precious coins for a power tool?
It's a bust-all.
I want to trade something.
Well, you came to the right place, sonny. What you be needing? Nope, that's the one thing I ain't got for you.
Towel.
Hey, you funny guy, chalkhead.
My friend Gladys to be alive.
What? What happened?
He went over the edge.
Oh, stay away from the edge, I tell you. It's dangerous. I've seen whole ships go over it in my time. Their engines in full reverse, trying to drop anchor. But the current, you can't fight her. So stay back.
How about a pair of nice silk stockings?
Ah, now there's a high-ticket item. I might be able to get you some, but I gotta tell you, you couldn't afford it.
A drink.
Ha! We're swimming in the biggest drink there is. Drinks aren't a hot commodity down here. Sorry.
A boat.
There you go again with the boats. You know I don't like them. Why do you have to needle me?
A gun.
Ooh, that's gonna cost some. What do you got on you?
I think it's some form of blue-green algae.
Ah, don't worry, you get used to it. When you got something worth trading, come see old Chapito. He'll do you right.
Chapito!
Huh?
It's a bust-all.
What?
That tool looks a little overpowered for you.
Overpowered? Nothing overpowers Chapito.
If you say so.
Well, I got a long day of reef wrecking ahead of me, so...
Please, bust away.
Give him something a little less powerful.
I don't know how I'd get down there without this current taking me over the edge.
I was definitely thinking of swapping that out for...
Alright, salesman.
Yo, Pito! Have you ever seen an authentic little chipper?
A little chipper? No, I haven't. But I'd sure love to give it a test drive. Say, little chipper, you're okay.
Huh.
We are underwater now, Vano, yes.
That went
Some
easier
things-
than I thought.
Yeah. Things broke bad for us a little bit.
We were on a boat for a little bit.
We were on a boat, and then we made it into half a boat. And half boats aren't as good as whole boats. Woobity 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 woobity. There we go. That was awful.
Okay, I guess we're going this way.
Near to where the the conveyor belt is sort of chroma keying itself into oblivion.
Manny, god damn it.
Wee.
Well, cool. Sure did something.
Mm-hmm.
Whee!
Back to hell we go.
Uh-oh.
I guess that must be the edge down here towards the stream.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you hit it again, can we go up and out?
I'd like to. Let's see. Okay. Look at him go! Oh. Oh! Oh, I see.
Wee. Wee.
Okay. Interesting.
Hi, honey bear. Ah, yes, the evil hair curlers.
Look at him go.
They must bring the core over here to be crushed. Either that, or these are the biggest, meanest looking hair curlers I've ever seen. Those
Alright.
things are dangerous. I'd be ground to bits. I don't have the strength to rip them out.
Oh.
Where do we need to be to look at this cool rock?
It's the edge of the world, but not the edge I'm looking for. I don't have a long enough lever. Join Gladys? I don't think I'm ready for that yet.
Oh my god, okay.
I didn't remember that. It's very good.
Oh, it's pretty good.
This scoop looks heavier than my last ship. It's not a handheld device. It's not a handheld device.
It's not with those tiny hands.
Not with that attitude.
Not with that attitude. Oh, this is almost pleasant.
Yeah, doesn't seem to be but all to do here.
Now, one of these grains of sand is going to be very important later.
Oh god.
You just need to find it.
Is it sand or a sesame seed that I've got to reunite with another sesame seed?
Yeah, that's true. They're lovers and they've been separated by...
Oh wow, I've been laughing for a while, huh? There we go.
I do my best.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no noisy machinery or people snoring or singing this little light of mine or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's a bus doll.
We have a bus doll.
Oh!
Well,
I can see why they don't give these chisels to the new guys.
You sure?
I don't want to bust all that.
You sure? You sure did that.
I sure did. Oh, thank you. That's 20. I sure did that. I don't know why I did that just yet.
Do you feel better now?
I mean, I broke something,
big?
so yeah.
Okay.
Feel pretty great.
At least that part's still
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So I guess now you've got some loose chain to work with.
Oh. I see. Puzzle begins to come together. I mean, I still don't know what I'm achieving here. Maybe fishing Glottis off the edge? Like, maybe he's down there.
Kind of optimistic, but...
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy, that chain is sick. I think you can move backward. Yeah. Seems pretty dangerous.
Oh. What? What? Is this just caught here?
Yep.
Neat.
This is. Can you see the name on it?
Lambada. Oh, the lumbago.
This is the La Mancha. This is Velasco's beloved ship.
Okay.
That he was
Well,
crying
it hurt a
about.
little when I
Oh, also
hit,
Gladys is
but my
alive.
head cracked open an aft panel here.
I gotta tell you, Carnal, I thought you were dead.
Oh, Manny, I've been having a great time. Listen. I ask you, is there an engine that can resist the love that's in these hands?
Apparently not. I think this baby's our ticket out of here.
Oh, yeah, good point. I was just wrenching it for fun, but your idea's good, too.
So good to see him again.
Okay, well. That's cool. I'm glad that
Okay.
our boy's alive.
Boat acquired. Yeah, me too.
I'm still not sure how this chain got attached to the boat.
I think it's just leaning against the boat.
Alright.
The boat's just kind of stuck.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of the anchor there, isn't it?
Yeah.
And here was me wondering, what is this wooden thing? What the fuck is this?
I don't remember if you needed that chain to be able to get to the anchor, or if, we just solved one part of the puzzle of getting that off of the side of the world.
Maybe. Okay. I think that's a good point to wrap up at, knowing that our boy is alive.
Gladys died, and now he's fine.
Gladys died, and he was resurrected.
Oh, he's Gladys the White. He's come back now.
He was Glottis the burnt umber, now he's Glottis the orange.
Glottis the vermilion.
Alright folks, well, we are going to be back again tomorrow with more Grim Fandango. Hopefully we're going to be able to finish it.
Yeah.
We kind of blow past the... Well, I don't know. We'll finish it one way or another on stream, and yeah.
Precisely.
In any case, I'm going to go and take some painkillers, because my ear is giving me jip, so...
No.
Yeah. I'll see y'all tomorrow at 9:30 Pacific.
Care, everybody. We'll see you then.
Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Mwah.
Mwah.